Never perfect.
Man.
Always fun.
Deanna and Justin in the moment.
Hey!
I'm really glad we're really stretching the use of our photo shoots together. Like, we're going to keep...
We look so professional now.
We don't look different than the pictures, which is good. Like, you know those people on LinkedIn who just use pictures from 20 years ago? I'm like, come on, Stacy. You ain't look like that. Like, at least they're recent enough.
I mean, the only thing different is that I don't have blue hair.
Yeah, like, I feel... Your hair has progressed multiple times. I had the same haircut the whole time.
It's true. But now you have a mullet.
Yeah, now it's like pretty long.
Speaking of hair, I feel like I'm being cursed for constantly laughing at Jacob when he complains about his hair thinning.
Yeah.
As he gets older, because now anytime I like finger brush my hair like this, I pull out.
Dude, same as well. But this is the first time my hair's been super long. So like my bathroom is covered and it's like gross.
This is like a chunk of hair.
Yeah, it's like not too
20,
bad.
It's like 20 strands at least.
I don't get I feel like you posted something where women just put the hair on the shower, like the wall. Yeah. And that's the grossest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
All women do it. You can't.
They talk about how men leave their bathroom gross. Women are grosser. 100%.
Because we're in there and we're washing our hair, and then it gets on our hands, and then we're just like,
Ugh. I hate hair. Like, it's mine does it now too, because obviously it's longer, so it's not falling out as much. Or no, it's not like when it's short, it'll fall out. You don't notice it, but like now you notice it. And I have the dark hair in the family, so like it's my hair. I know it's my hair now.
But it can't be mistaken for anyone else's hair.
And like there's someone I work with, I won't say who, and like you talk to her and she's just always just pulling hair out and throwing it out. And I'm like, we're trying to talk about work. Like, I don't want to, it's so gross. I tell her too. She knows who she is.
Yeah, but sometimes you can't help it. Like when your hair feels tangled and you have to untangle it, and then you can't untangle it without pulling more strands out. Like, this is insane. Like, I'm losing hair by the second.
I'll tell you what, though. I did find, I don't know if I talked about my hair products yet, but I found this thing called Shea Moisture.
Yeah.
And I've been using it, and my hair's super soft. And it's because it is designed for, like, people who have, like, afros and stuff. Like, it's made by a black guy for black women.
I know what product you're talking about.
It is amazing. Like, I read the back. I'm like, people probably don't use this because it says that. I use it. It's the best stuff ever. Like, my hair like blows. It's so, because it gets hard now. My hair.
I wanted to ask you, did you see the story of the 21-year-old guy who dressed up like his mom so he could use her Costco membership card?
I saw the TikTok. Did he have a red shirt on? Is it the same one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the TikTok this morning as I was waking up,
I mean, like, he did a pretty incredible job. If you look at the befores or the picture of her and then the picture of him after he dresses up like her.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I look like my mother in drag, so I can see how it would work.
I've used my mom's Costco card before, and obviously she has blonde hair and I don't. And they've looked at the picture and they've gone, oh, that's you? And I'm like, yeah, I dye my hair a lot.
See, my parents have the credit card, right? So there's no picture on the credit. They have the Costco credit card, which serves as your membership card. But now they started scanning you in, I guess, which is bad because then they're going to now BJ's is totally capitalizing on it and putting more products in, and they have a deli. And Sam's the same way. So I think people are getting turned off because they're so strict at Costco. I mean,
yeah.
The thing is, it's only $40 a year. So it's not they're losing money on people sharing memberships.
Really?
I think the base is $40.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, I feel like we were paying like $100 a year.
You might have the black executive.
I think
the
we
black
had the
card.
executive, which I don't understand why. I don't know what we need it for.
I think it gives you extra hours. Like you can go in earlier. I think they just upgrade you to make you feel fancy and maybe spend more money.
Yeah, I don't think it did anything for us.
Oh, this happened on Saturday, and it's one of those things where I'll probably think about it for months. It's like how people like just live overall, like how people function.
Yeah.
My friend was at his brother's wedding. He was the best man in his brother's wedding. And one of the groomsmen just flat out forgot their tuxedo. And I'm like, you have the job is you're not even speaking to show up that with a tuxedo. That's all you have to do. I don't know how. And he forgot underwear too, which I feel like is less. I can forgive that, right?
Oh my gosh.
But like your tuxedo, like the only thing you have to do as a groomsman at the wedding is drink and like show up in a tuxedo. 2 things. That's it.
Right.
How do you forget it? Like I don't get it.
If that were my wedding, I'd be so mad.
I can't comprehend that, and I can't comprehend how people are late to things too. But that's just always going to bother me. But like that, the tuxedo thing is incredible. And then he goes on. He's like, the same person forgot their underwear. So I'm like, this is probably a theme. Also, this person is probably married, and I like people are like, women will be like, but he's so cute. He's so nice to our dog. I'm like, he's a man child.
Are they just one of those people who just never has their stuff together? Like, it sounds like he's just a mess all the time.
So he did tell me some of the pocket squares went missing, so they just cut up other ones, and I went, see, that's genius.
Yeah,
right?
That's kind of smart. Yeah, because what are you going to do with a pocket square anyway?
It's not like, I think it shouldn't match your tie, like the pattern, but it could be the same colors. But like the wedding ones are just white. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whole tuxedo. The whole
like,
thing.
As a person who has planned a wedding and has gone through all that stress, if one of my bridesmaids like forgot her dress, I'd be like, if you don't make it back in time, we're starting without you. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
So the kid who got married, I know through his brother, and his wife is like a decent sized influencer. Like she was a model. She's an influencer. Yeah. So like, that the wedding was like detailed, very detailed. But I appreciate her not making the whole thing content, because I was like, it's still your wedding. But like, there's no way she found out that he forgot the tuxedo, because she probably would. I mean,
she would have flipped.
Yeah, like she's like very meticulous. Like the content is posed, blah blah blah. She's a very nice person too. Like I met her,
or she would have turned it into content.
Yeah, but I don't think I was worried. I'm like, I don't like. It wasn't on content oriented, thank God, because she's such a nice person. I think she was like, this is my wedding. But like, I just don't. I have not stopped thinking about it it's like 1 o'clock on Saturday since then. Like immediate, it ruined my weekend.
Oh my God.
And I wasn't even there. I don't even know who the person is that forgot it, but I'm like, you've one job.
You had one job. Oh my goodness.
It's stressing me out.
So there was, I don't know if you saw this, but I'm starting to realize that this is what life is like here in Nashville. Someone sent me a post yesterday morning that Miranda Lambert posted to her Instagram that she was doing a surprise album release party at her bar on Broadway in Nashville. And all you had to do was go down in the morning. It was like, obviously, a limited number of wristbands available. You just had to go down and get a wristband and then go back at 5 o'clock for the show. And she just kind of like did this surprise post. And I'm noticing a lot more people are doing this. Like Zach Bryan did it over the weekend in New York. He just said pop-up concert at Ray's at 11:30, and it happened to be this dive bar in New York City.
Yeah. So side note of that, I know where every Ray's bar is in the country now, because I was trying to figure out which one it was, because I thought it was Ray's Happy Birthday Bar in South Philly. I don't know if you know this, every city has multiple Ray's bars. So fun fact for everybody.
Doesn't surprise me.
Because I'm like, I'm just going to get out of bed and drive to go see it if it's in Philly. Like, it's close enough that I can do it. But
But
Yeah,
I
so
don't
now I know where they're at.
like these are happening more and more with artists. They're doing these surprise like pop-up concerts. I've never met anyone who's actually made it to one.
Well, you have to create the hype, obviously, now. Like you have like that's a social kind of thing. So people are
Yeah.
gonna post it. What I didn't realize though is like we went to the record party down there after the CMAs, and there's people who just set up lawn chairs outside to like get a glimpse, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't I get why, but I'm like, don't look at me. I have zero talent to be in there. I just knew two people and they got me in. Like, don't camp out.
I felt like kind of a lump that like I knew about this post. I was up early yesterday, like
Did you get
7:30.
it?
I could have gone, but I didn't.
Oh, I would have gone. The album's only 43 minutes long. It would have been like a little trip for you. That's it.
Oh, so I could have seen the whole thing.
I think every song is like 2.5 minutes long. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You would have been in and out in like an hour.
Oh man. See, now I'm bummed. Because I kept thinking, I have to go to work. I'm gonna have to I'll have to hop in there and then I'll have to leave.
No.
I
43 minutes.
The whole show.
They shuffle you in, she plays, and then she probably dips. That's it.
Well, now I'm kind of mad at myself.
I thought you were going to talk about how Casey Anthony moved to Nashville.
Oh, that's a thing too.
It's all over the internet.
I just hope I never run into her.
Do you just see her shopping?
I wouldn't be able to stop staring. I'd be like,
is that her? Well, she kind of changed her look a little bit, I think.
She did a little bit, but what do you do?
Let me see. I think it's the top search when you type in Casey Anthony news. Is dating dad of 2. She blew up 20-year marriage. Like, you gotta stop, You gotta at some point you just gotta kind of go into hiding, I think. Tennessee.
Yeah, she couldn't move to a remote area. She had to choose Nashville of all places. It's one of the fastest growing cities.
People think they're moving to the country when they move there. They don't realize that it is a city.
Well, maybe they said Nashville just to, blow up the headline.
It says suburb.
She moved to a suburb.
Oh no, she's in Murfreesboro, which is not far.
Well, that's not that far.
Yeah, it's there. That's an immediate. In what was that?
My Alexa went off.
Oh, in comparison, I would say that Murfreesboro is like Manayunk, within distance.
Right.
Of Philadelphia. Yeah. It's Nashville.
Yeah, it's pretty darn close.
But yeah, now she's there too. So you could have seen Miranda Lambert's new album and then probably seen Casey Anthony. If she shows up there, what are you doing?
I don't even know what I would do. I would be.
If you're on stage, do you call it out? I don't how do you address that?
Oh my gosh! Wait a minute. So, did I tell you this story last time about the Dierks Bentley concert and how I thought he was about to have a fight with his guitarist?
Oh, the bit with the microphone?
Yeah, the whole bit. Well, then there was actually a fight on stage at the Jane's Addiction concert. Did you see this?
Yeah. So Perry Farrell is apparently a bad person. I didn't know this until this happened.
Punched Dave Navarro.
And Dave's like, I'm just trying to do another season of Ink Master. I don't know why we're fighting on stage.
What the heck? They canceled the whole rest of their tour. I have no idea what it was over or why they fought.
They said because his vocals were getting drowned out. So naturally, instead of telling the sound person whose job it is to balance this, he just punched his guitar in the face.
Yeah. If you think the guitar's too loud, it's not the guitar's fault. It's the audio engineer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, so now in Pennsylvania, we can buy canned cocktails at grocery stores and gas stations.
Nice.
Great. We really are coming far. And it's all some random Quaker, I guess it's Quaker laws from back in the day.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me. A guy with a belt buckle on his head didn't know about garage beers or tailgates 200 years ago. And now we're finally progressing to where we can just go and buy things that we want. I moved to when California, the CVS, the liquor section, the CVS was bigger than the actual CVS part of CVS.
Yeah.
I moved to New York. I was like, you can buy beer at a gas station? This is the greatest place in the world.
Oh, yeah. When we lived in Reno, it was so nice to be able to go to Walmart and pick up some things for the house and then also grab liquor.
Like, we need to get liquor at Costco, man. Like, what? Like, we're finally progressing here, and happy hours can be longer. So,
Yeah, we always bought our wine at Costco because they had good wines.
biggest wine importer in the world.
Yeah.
But now we're here in Pennsylvania. We've finally caught up to it. You can buy statesides at Wegmans. Like, I mean, we're progressing now. Like, what do they think is gonna? What, are we gonna get banged up? Like, you can drink in the Wawa. You can have 2 drinks in the Wawa. I looked it up. If you're having 2 drinks in the Wawa, maybe you shouldn't be at the Wawa. You know, like, just go home.
Jacob is all stoked because his new position now, he doesn't work in the warehouse. He works out of the headquarters office, and they have like, it's like one of those offices with all the bells and whistles. They have like a $10,000 espresso machine that makes like different kinds of coffees and lattes and stuff. They named it Frank. They have like video games and they have a fridge with like beers in it because they allow you to have 2 beers at lunch.
So, like, if I was going to a place and that was what they presented up front, red flag, because I know what they're going to say is, we've got a limited PTO, but you have to work 50 hours a day. Because I know what's happening, right?
No,
I get people back in the office.
But this place is like the total opposite. They're just, it's not, because I worked at one of those places where they threw all the bells and whistles at us. Like, they gave us free food, and we had like tie-dye parties at lunchtime, and the SPCA would come and bring like adoptable pets, you know, in the afternoon, and we would just like get to cuddle kitties.
Tons of remotes, and tons of endorsements.
Yeah, but we made like crap money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but this isn't like his company is actually just legitimately like, we're going to pay you well, we're going to give you great time off, and we're going to allow you to drink at lunch.
Yeah, like I think the unlimited PTO thing is a huge red flag, right? Like, I think just give me the weeks and then I'll just earn more as I stay here, which is an incentive. But like the unlimited PTO, my sister did it, and they just expect you to work 15 hours a day.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
It's there's something about it. It's just immediate red flag to me. I have a question. What's your Mount Rushmore of salad dressings? I was thinking about this as I was driving around today because we have a lot of Caesar dressing here. And so it's 4 Mount Rushmore.
Right. So I was going to say, you want me to pick 4?
4.
Well,
Caesar's on mine. So that's where it stemmed out of.
Champagne vinaigrette.
Okay. Which is like the red kind of thing.
It's almost like a milky white.
Describing salad dressings, not attractive.
I know. It doesn't
like
sound
lettuce,
great.
milky
But
white.
champagne vinaigrette.
Okay.
Bomb.
That's one.
Caesar, because I could put that on everything.
It's the best. The best.
Ranch goes with everything also.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would probably say like a green goddess or like an avocado.
Oh, see, I like that too.
Dressing.
See, I struggled. I'm pulling up a list now because I actually thought of what I'm going to exclude first, because I'm not going to put blue cheese. Will not be on my Mount Rushmore because I rarely put blue cheese on a salad, but I will eat it with everything else, right? So, ranch I'm putting on, but like a spicy ranch. Caesar I'm putting on. See, like I want to put Thousand Island on it, but again, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't use it all the time, though I love it.
I'm putting it on other things besides salad. I will say like a strawberry vinaigrette will be on mine, like that's something like that.
Trader Joe's has a great strawberry vinaigrette dressing.
And I'm between now like a honey mustard, but I eat that off. The thing is, like honey mustard and Italian, I'm mostly eating those off salads, right? Mm-hmm. Same with like Russian dressing. See, like the omissions are easy for me. The Mount Rushmore is tough. It's like my 4th one, the Olive Garden dressing. Just that specific.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I would buy that by the trough.
Which is like a yellow Italian.
Yeah.
it's
so good.
That's what it is. Or like I like when you go to a wedding and it's supposed to be Italian on the salad, but it's just another kind of Italian. That stuff's good though. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I like the creamy balsamic that a lot of
That's
catering
good.
places will do.
I like people on TikTok who are like, I just put lemon and olive oil on my salad. I'm like, you should go to jail.
That sounds awful.
Gross. That's like very almond mommy
I
kind
mean,
of
you
thing.
definitely need some like crushed garlic, red pepper,
Yeah.
a little salt in there. Like mix it up, you know?
It's tough. This is tough. My omissions were easy because I'm like, what am I actually putting on everything else I'm eating outside of salad? Like blue cheese, wings, honey mustard, everything. So those are my 4. It was tough. It's a tough list.
It is. It's kind of hard to narrow down to 4, but I think I'm sticking to the ones
I do like a green goddess though. Anything that's like green in the blender.
Yeah, like an avocado ranch or something like
Oh,
that.
that is good.
Yeah.
I like anything spicy ranch. But I'm also dipping stuff in that too. But I'm putting that on the salad. That's both worlds.
I came across something because you know how in the last couple months the tall cans of Arizona green tea increased from like 99 cents to $1.29.
And they're bottles now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're the same size.
I saw something that said, and I haven't really given this any thought yet, but I was going to ask you if you could keep one product at $1 forever. What would it be?
Does it have to currently be $1? Because not a lot of things are $1.
I mean, I guess it doesn't have to currently be $1, but
Probably any type of chocolate bar.
yeah, that's a good one.
Like dude, I know what I've been really into is the fat Kit Kats.
Yeah.
They're so good. And they only restock them at work because I'm the only one eating them out of the vending machine. Like they're $1.75 there, and it's the best $1.75 I spend a week.
I feel like all bottled water should be $1. Like I'm tired of paying $3.59 for a bottle of Fiji in Wawa that I can drink in 2 gulps.
You are in the 1% of bottled water people, like because you're only buying the fancy stuff.
Spring water, I buy spring water because
Buy
it's
the
the
fancy
best water.
stuff. If is it come in a square bottle with a weird background, you're buying it. That's why it's $7.
It's true, but it also shouldn't be that much.
Well, it's sourced.
I know.
That's why you buy the bougie water. Most of us are buying the dollar water.
I do.
Like it's going to kill you. I'm like, everything's going to kill me. I'm just going to live my life at this point, right?
Yeah, I know. It's kind of crazy what we pay attention to. Like I only drink certain bottled waters because the other ones are stripped of their nutrients. You know, the more they filter it and purify it, that's not doing anything for you. It's not hydrating you.
Yeah.
It's just quenching your thirst briefly. Like,
speaking of dying a slow death, I had a product the other day that's incredible, and I want everybody to try it. It is the Coke Zero Oreo drink, and it's unbelievable.
Oh,
it's
saw
so good.
That.
Here's the thing.
How
I
is
was
it
like,
good?
So number 1, it's sugar free. Coke Zero.
I mean, I drink Coke Zero all the time, but not the
It
Oreo
is.
flavor.
You get a hint of Oreo, but it tastes like, okay, here's what it tastes like. You know when you go and get a fountain soda and there's the syrup is a little bit more than a bottled drink?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it tastes like. It's like intense. I've heard the cookies are the worst product ever made. Like they have Coke flavored Oreos. The Oreo Coke Zero. It is so. You're gonna go try it. It's at every gas station. It's so good. It's so good.
I don't know.
I'm these gimmicky things. I'm like, I hate gimmicky burgers, right? I usually don't do the gimmicky things. I saw a couple people on TikTok drink it. I bought it the other day. Gave it to a couple people to have. Everybody liked it. It's really good.
All right.
It's like intense Coke flavor. It doesn't taste, because sometimes Coke Zero can taste fake. It kind of tastes like regular Coke.
But does it taste like Oreos?
You get it, but it like works. It smells like Oreos, which is it throws you off a little bit. But I don't know. You might not pick it up. You have to kind of search for it. You have to drink it like a wine tasting.
I mean, I'll try it.
It's good. You're going to like it. You might get addicted to it. You might buy the whole case. I'm telling you. That's why it's selling out, because people are like, they try it one time, like, they sell mini cans? I'm buying those.
That's what I do. I keep Coke Zero mini cans in stock on hand all the time.
The problem with the mini cans is I just pour 2 into the glass because I want a regular can. Like I think they're good for mixed drinks.
I've realized that I've conditioned myself now with these Coke Zeros. Like I'll have one when I get to work and I sit down at my desk and I'm getting ready to prep my show. Like I realized the other day I went in and I started working before I grabbed the Coke Zero and I felt like completely flustered and I couldn't focus. And I was like, it's because I didn't get a Coke.
You've hit the age where you're addicted to diet soda.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Better get the AARP card now because this is the first step towards it. Like
I'm on my way out.
I'm like every at my last 2 jobs ago, second job in New York, everybody drank Diet Coke, and I'm like, it's a lot of Diet Coke. Now I'm like, all right, I kind of like Diet Coke, and everybody's into it.
I know. I know it's terrible for you because it's still soda, but when I think of the whole no calorie thing, it makes me feel really good about drinking it.
I like the poppy sodas though that have
do. Oh, so I don't like those. I like the Ollipops.
Oh no, okay. I'll change your mind. Get the cherry limeade one, poppy.
All right.
Ooh. The only problem is it has stuff that makes you poop in it. Like regular soda makes you poop, but this stuff makes you poop healthier.
Yeah, that's why I like Ollipop. It's got the same like pre and probiotics.
But if you drink too many of them, then like you're seeing God. That's the problem. But like if you drink too many regular sodas too,
they're vintage.
You're just getting
cola.
healthier diarrhea.
It's pretty good.
The what?
They're vintage cola, and I would say their root beer is really good too.
Those are the ones I usually buy.
Yeah.
But like the best, the diet, the sugar-free A&W root beer is the best soda ever. Oh, so
Never
good.
had it.
Oh my God, it's so good.
I'm gonna have to try it.
I only do the diet stuff now. They're like, that's going to kill you. And I'm like, I know. And guess what? We're gonna have
regular soda.
I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a short time. I'm not here. No, I'm here for a good time. I am here for a short time.
Good time, not a long time.
Let me tell you, family history, short time. I got about 28 years left. So I'm drinking diet soda. If it takes me out by 40, guess what? I enjoyed my soda. I turned 30. I'm like, I got 30 years left. This is crazy.
Oh my God, that's terrible. You're already limiting yourself. What if you live past 60?
Then it's extra time. It's like overtime in football. It's free football. Listen, the family history is not great. I feel like if I just accept it now, then I'll just have more fun.
That's awful.
Say like, you know how people they work their whole lives and then they retire and they start saying yes to everything. I'm like, I'm never retiring because I'm gonna be dead before then. So I might as well just go. Jeez. Someone's gonna take you out eventually, man. You might as well just live.
Well, I mean, that's kind of true.
Yeah, this is a good outlook on life. Kids, if you're listening, salad dressing, diet soda, and just
YOLO.
Sprint towards the grave. It's good. I mean, this is my outlook on life now.
We should probably cut it before it gets more depressing.
That's not depressing. I feel like that's motivational. You should know your family history with when they all the women live in their 90s. I'm like, that ain't happening for me. I'll be out before the world ends,
Oh my God, look, another hair.
Just throw it against the wall. It's gross. What'd you do? What'd you just do with that hair?
It's right here on the ottoman in front of me. I'm gonna get up and throw it
all right
away.
Don't leave that there. Ugh.
I'm gonna leave it on the ottoman.
I'm grossed up on my own hair. I can't. The meal is ending. I don't care if it's my own. The meal is over.
I'm sitting here, what am I going to do with it? I'm not going to throw it on the ground, As
long as it gets thrown out.
Yeah, I'm going to throw it out.
That's going to float around, and then you'll be having soup.
Ew.
See, that's the meal's over. Hair is going to be the thing that takes me out. I'll be having French onion soup, and they're like, "That's the deadliest soup." I'm like, "The hair."
I told someone the other day that my hair is like Dashboard Confessional on crack. That it used to be everywhere, but now it's everywhere.
Oh my God, that's all. You're addicted to Diet Coke, and you have bad jokes. You are old. That's it. Turn it off. Everything, dude's doing bits everywhere. Someone just sent me a PA liquor thing. Let's see what it says. Okay. Starting today, you can get canned cocktails and hard seltzers at your local gas station or grocery store.
Hey.
We worked across the aisle, bringing Democrats and Republicans together, because nothing brings two political parties together than blacking out on a Friday. I'm glad we've worked. Well, there's more. Let's see what else the tweet says. No, that's it. Advance real freedom. Yes, I want to go to the grocery store, get gas, and get beer. That's all I want in life.
We really should be able to do that everywhere.
Yeah. Do weed next. Okay.
Please and thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
That was good. We covered multiple topics.
I don't have anything else.
No, that was it. I'm still thinking about the tuxedo, though. That will be... There might be more to it next time we record, because I'm digging into it now. Like, I'm getting details from the wedding a couple days later.
I think we're going to need to know what happened, what transpired after he forgot his tux.
Someone drove it there. I do know that.
Oh, okay.
Imagine that phone call. Hey, I'm in this wedding. The only responsibility I have is to show up. And I forgot the one thing I have to show up with.
Yeah, I need to know if they still talk to the bride and groom.
Oh, I'll dig in. Don't worry. He knows that I think he put it in the chat because he knows I'm going to just obsess over. Oh, my other friends are obsessing over it too. It's like, that's why I know we're friends. And there's a few on there who like don't think it's a big deal. And then we might have to weed those guys out. We might have matured past that point.
All right. Well, Forgetful Groomsman to be continued.
Oh, God. Okay.
Bye, mayonnaise.
Bye.